Good afternoon, everyone. The regular meeting of the Gary Redevelopment Commission of Wednesday, November 21st, 2018 is now called to order. May I have a roll call, please?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves.
Here.
Commissioner Joyner.
Present.
Commissioner Jones.
Present.
Let it be noted that Commissioner Flanoy, Commissioner Johnson, and Mrs. Moore are absent at this time in the meeting.
With 3 voting members, we do have a quorum to conduct business for the Redevelopment Commission today. At this time, we don't have a secretary, Mr. Flanoy. At this time, I'd like to appoint secretary, Mr. Reeves. Okay. Okay. So, thank you. All right, item number 3. Certification of the record of executive session held November 21st, 2018. I hereby certify that nothing has been discussed in the executive session held immediately before this open meeting except those items specified and listed in the notice. May I have a motion for the certification of the record?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 4, acceptance and approval of minutes of special meeting held September 28, 2018. What's the board's pleasure?
Motion to approve. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner
Yes.
Reeves. Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 5, acceptance and approval of minutes of regular meeting held October 3rd, 2018. What's the board's pleasure?
Motion to approve. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves. Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 6, claims list of November 21st, 2018, which has been previously approved by the director. Maybe we have an overview, Mr. McDuff.
Sure. Claims list is dated December 5th, so that might need to change to 21st. Out of claims list. So another change, special claims, which is claims on top. Out of the general fund, the total is $325. Out of our 518 demolition fund, the total is $3,035. Out of the unsafe building fund, the total is $460. And out of our non-reverting fund, the total is $8,495.
Motion to approve. Second. With the change in the date?
Yeah, this is December 5th.
Okay, that's what I need here. Thank you.
Yeah.
As we move in properly second, are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 7, special claims list of November 21st, 2018, which has been previously approved by the director. May I have an overview, please?
Sure. There is one change to your special claims list. Again, it's the date. It says December 5th. Should say November 21st.
Thank you.
Out of consolidated TIF, the total is $47,418.27. And out of the lakefront TIF, the total is $26,847.48.
Motion to approve is modified. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves.
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item number 8, award of Buffeting Harbor Road added travel lanes construction project related to Buffeting Harbor Drive and request for approval of resolution number 5027, a resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission approving the execution of a contract with Dunnett Bay Construction Company and acceptance of the bond for the reconstruction of Buffington Harbor Drive. Give an overview, please.
Sure. At a previous meeting, we opened bids for the construction of Buckner Harbor Drive and the Buckner Harbor Bridge. This was reviewed by a project manager of American Structure Point that provided the following memo. American Structure Point has completed a review of bids submitted for the Buckner Harbor Drive Road and Bridge project in Gary, Indiana. Bids were received by the Redevelopment Commission and opened and read aloud at the meeting on November 7, 2018. They've offered the following comments in review. Number one, bids were received from 3 contractors, and the bid tabulations are attached. 2, all bids have been accompanied by the required supporting documentation. Number 3, in the bid proposal, Section 6 of the specification submitted by Superior Construction that indicates a lump total of $8.87 million and a written amount of $8,887,000. The total sum of pay items in the submitted itemized bid form is $8,888,600. Based on the provided bid form, the correct total bid for them should be $8,888,600. Number 4, pending review and concurrence from the Executive Director, I do concur, and the Redevelopment Commission Attorney who has reviewed the contract. The recommendation is the award of lowest, most responsive bidder to Dennett Bay Construction in the amount of $8,493,150.08.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 9, award of property for the sale of certain property commonly referred to as 6800 Milton Road and 700 through 42 Lawrence Street, Gary, Indiana, to FPM Enterprise Incorporated. May I have an overview, please?
Sure. At a previous meeting of the Redevelopment Commission, we received a bid from FPM Truck and Trailer Sales. We have worked with the principal and his representative to get that bid to $90,000, which is in accordance with the appraisals we did on the property. The recommendation is to award the bid of 6800 Melton Road to FPM Truck and Trailer Sales and allow us to begin negotiating a purchase agreement with them.
Motion to approve. Second.
So moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? If not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 10, request for approval of resolution number 5029, a resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission approving an amendment to the contract with Acton Contracting LLC by deleting the property located at 1070 East 36th Place from the list of properties to be demolished. Have no review.
Sure. The resolution sort of says it all. We have a contract with Acton to do some demolition on a number of properties. We're asking you to remove 1070 East 36th Place from their list of contracted demolition projects.
Motion to approve.
Second.
So moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? So we're removing it because
The address is wrong.
the address is.
Yeah, so that's an empty lot, and so when they spray painted the addresses on the property, it was done improperly, and the correct address was additional to this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Any other questions or comments? Not, roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 11, request for approval of resolution number 5030, resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission approving and authorizing an amendment to the contract with Chandler Decision Services for programming and data management services by amending the not to exceed amount to $25,272.00. May I have an overview, please?
Sure. Chandler Decision Services runs mayor's metrics for the Redevelopment Commission and others across the city to track progress to date. Their contract of $21,060 is up, but they still have a little bit of work to do before the end of the year wrap up. This would increase that contract by $4,212.
Motion to approve. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 12, request for approval of resolution number 5030. One, a resolution of the City of Gary Redevelopment Commission approving and authorizing execution of an interlocal agreement between the Gary Stormwater Management District, the City of Gary, and the City of Gary Board of Redevelopment Commissioners. Have an overview, please.
Sure, this was a memorandum or interlocal agreement rather that was passed by the sanitary district at their meeting on Monday. They're going to provide $300,000 for demolition of properties that are burnout or emergency demolition sites. These will all be greened to sort of higher than normal specifications as far as thirsty plants, soil compaction, and that sort of thing to advance for us blight elimination and for them increased stormwater capacity.
Just like to add that they're attached to it as an exhibit of the list of properties. There are approximately 42 properties planned for demolition. And essentially, going to use the authority of the Redevelopment Commission to acquire and demolish those properties under our statutory authority.
This is the,
Yeah. 40, I think it's 42.
motion to approve. Second.
So we have a second. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 13, receive and open bids for BIR-2018 for the properties located at 2024 through 42 Virginia Street, 516 through East 21st Avenue, 2050 Virginia Street, 2052 Virginia Street, 2058 Virginia Street, and 2062 Virginia Street, Gary, Indiana. Is there anyone present that wants to submit a bid? With there being no response, may I have a motion to close to receive bids?
So moved. Second.
So moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not make a roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
How many bids were received?
One.
Okay, may I have a motion to
So moved.
open?
Second.
Please, moved properly second. Any questions or comments?
No.
Now may I have a roll call, please?
Yes.
Horses.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Okay,
Now?
now. I think you like to open bids.
I do. Thank you. Yeah. This is from MGM Property Management LLC. And bid amount is for $2,150. That completes this.
Great. May I have a motion to for bids for staff attorney for review and recommendation?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Item number 14, receive and open bids for Stephen, -2018 for the property located at 1548 through 54 Stevenson Street, Gary, Indiana. Is there anyone present that wants to submit a bid? With there being a response, may I have a motion to close to receive bids?
So moved. Second.
Has been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not, may I have a roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
How many did we receive?
One.
Okay, may I have a motion to open and receive bids?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not? Roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
All right.
This bid's from Lee and Associates Commercial Real Estate Services, 9450 West Bryn Mawr Avenue, Suite 550, Rosemont, Illinois. through these, but it looks like all correspondence from the redevelopment commission.
Nothing really they specified.
The cover page?
The cover page.
Just double, oh wait, excuse me. I apologize, it was in there, excuse me. Bid amount is $10,000.
Okay. We have a motion to refer bids and to our staff and attorney for review and recommendation.
So moved.
Second.
So moved and properly second. Are there any questions or comments? Not in the roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
At this time, we're going to, I have a motion to recess our meeting to review item 13 and 14.
So moved.
Second.
So moving properly second. Questions, comments? Not roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Meeting recess at 4:37. Roll call, please.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Here.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Meeting reconvened at 4:42. Recommendations for, I will do item 13.
Sure. Take it away, we reviewed them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Both items, the bidders meet the qualifications of the specs, and having reviewed them, we think that they should be approved subject to sitting down and negotiating specific terms and conditions.
That's for items 13 and 14.
13 and 14.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
So moving properly second. Are there any questions or comments? If not, roll call, Madam Secretary.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion's carried.
Okay. Item number 15, report from our Director, Joseph Van Dyke.
I notice there's no public comment on the agenda. I think this is one comment.
Sorry.
Not that I don't appreciate that, Ms. Williams.
Just had to remind me.
Yeah, you want to do that first?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
You have to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on the agenda. Who's gonna make a motion?
Nice try.
Very well. We have to comply.
The agenda is legal.
Right. So, at this time, are there any public comments from anyone on the agenda only?
What number is it?
Mr. Nowacki.
Yeah, I think public comment is required, so it's not on the agenda, but it is required.
Mr. Nowacki, we've already addressed that.
Yeah, that's good.
Comment.
Okay. Yes, good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Jim Nowacki. I live in the 2nd District, and I'd like to comment on item 10 and item 12. Item 10 was the removing of a certain address from the list of properties to be demolished because the lot was a vacant lot. It had always been my suspicion that there are several properties that are bidded out for demolition but are actually vacant lots. I'm glad to see with the federal government and other agencies breathing down the neck here in Gary, Indiana, that we're taking, we're looking closer at these faulty, phony bid proposals. And this is particularly important because of this $300,000 package for 42 properties. And I'm going to put in a request. If it's not available at the end of the meeting today, it really should be. But I know it's always, the public is always required to go through an exasperating procedure to get the list of these 42 properties. I'm almost going to guess that among those 42 properties are some properties that are fictitious, like the property addressed in item 10. I'm going to bet that some of the addresses on the list of these 42 properties that are being funded by the sanitary district, I'm going to almost guess that some of those are erroneous or will be used. For instance, you may bid them out for one contractor, and then sometimes the city crew comes in and does the actual demolition. So the contractor collects the money, the building is demolished at city expense, but the contractor gets the money for it. You know, it shouldn't happen that way. Sometimes we can just think that it's an error, but it becomes apparent to me that that this cottage industry that's grown up around demolition in the city, that there's a lot of fraud in there.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Wackey. Anyone else? All right, item number 15, report from our director.
Sure. I'll just have one thing that's actually timely, given the peanut gallery. We just went through our audit of 2016 State Board of Accounts, and the Redevelopment Commission had 0 findings. So just wanted to report.
All right, report from our Commissioner Attorney Gilbert King Jr.
No report, Madam President.
Okay. Item number 17, Commissioner Reeves.
Yeah, you just said publicly that we committed fraud. I take umbrage to that. It's ridiculous that you would say that without any sibling of any kind of fact. You're a blithering idiot.
Commissioner Jordan.
Just congratulations to Joe and his staff on the clean up.
Okay, again, congratulations to the staff on the clean audit here. We appreciate that. I was happy to hear that, very happy to hear that. Mr. Nowacki is very irresponsible to make accusations you have no evidence thereof. And you're a fine one to accuse people of anything. You're one of the biggest persons that commits blight in this city. But yet you come in here and I take a personal affront to it because I know what this board does. I know what we do. I know what we approve. And you've accused us of fraud before. Not the first time. Doubt will be the last time it's coming from you. But please understand that libel, slander, and defamation are very real. And I'd hate to have to come after you for that. I'd hate to have to come after you. Come after me personally for it, it'd be a sad day for you. Now, I don't play with what I do. And none of the board members play with what we do here. What you just said was absolutely irresponsible. Absolutely, with no teeth to it. You're out here misrepresenting to the public what we do on purpose. That's irresponsible. But I don't expect anything better from you because since I've been on this board, that's all you've done is make false accusations. It's unacceptable, unappreciated. On another note, we're coming upon a holiday season. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Have a safe one. I'd like to see you back at the next meeting, and we'll continue on to do the work that we don't get paid to do. and continue on to try to get the city on track, successful and prosperous.
Congratulations, Joe and team. I didn't say that.
That's all right.
Item number 18, school board representatives, Ms. Moore is not present with us today. Item number 19, agenda items for the next scheduled meeting.
Nothing confirmed, Madam President.
Item number 20, may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that the Gary Redevelopment Commission meeting of November 21st, 2018 is adjourned. Roll call, please.
Yes, thank you, Madam President. Commissioner Reeves?
Yep. Yes.
Commissioner Joyner?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Meeting adjourned.